Hi ladies, it's Laura and I'm back with Luxe for Less. Yes, I have more makeup for you that is amazing, that looks very luxe. A couple of the things don't look as luxe, but the quality of the product is. So let's start with some foundation. Right now I am wearing this Light Illusion foundation from Flower Beauty and it is amazing. It gives beautiful coverage, it's buildable. Now this has been compared to Charlotte Tilbury's foundation. Now Charlotte Tilbury's will run you around $46. This is $14. I actually got the Charlotte Tilbury foundation for my birthday. I turned 55 a week ago, and I do love her foundation, but actually I think I like this one more. I just love the shade also of this. Now Charlotte Tilbury doesn't have a large range of shades in her foundation line, and neither does Flower Beauty, but I happen to find a shade that I really like. I'll list the products in the description below. This has a pump, and I think this looks very luxe with the white and the gold. I'm so impressed with this. And also this has sunscreen in it. So how can you beat that for $14? There are a lot of great concealers on the market, but one of my favorite that I've tried is also from Flower Beauty, from Drew Barrymore's Light Illusion line. This gives beautiful coverage. I used it today to highlight the center of my nose. I put this in the corners of my eyes and it really brightens them. Now I bought a little lighter shade. I believe this one, yes, this is fair, and I don't normally wear fair, but I'd heard that this ran a little dark, so I bought fair in this one, and I just love it. It does not crease, it doesn't wear off, it lasts a long time, and like I said, you could even use this for a highlighter. If you're not a fan of shimmer, then that's what I'd recommend doing. Just take your wand, and I just do a line down my nose. You could put a line on the cheeks and just pat it, and you'll have a beautiful highlighter. Then you only have to buy one product. This concealer works as a highlighter, as a concealer, and it's great and looks pretty luxe. There are also lots of glow products out on the market, and some of them are really expensive. I don't see the need to pay that kind of money when there's such great ones at the drugstore. Milani recently released this. It's called Soft Focus Glow. Now the one I chose gives you more of a golden glow, but I absolutely love it. It has a pump to it. It gives a very light shimmer under the skin. You can apply this before your foundation. Let's put a little on now. I'll put some on my hand. It pumps out, almost looks like a foundation, but it blends into the skin beautifully, and I think it's a great one for a mature woman. As you can see, I had a little highlighter on before I started, but I'll just blend this in. It's very natural looking, and it sinks into the skin. I really have been applying it before I apply foundation, but you could do this way also and get a gorgeous glow. I've tried a lot of brow pencils, and you know, Anastasia, that brand, you'll end up paying $20-some for a brow pencil, and you can go through them pretty quick if you're like me and you don't have very thick brows. So, and the packaging is usually plastic. Well, this one from Wet n Wild has really impressed me. It's just a few dollars. You have a gorgeous brush on the end, and I always like having a brush because what happens if I don't? I'm stumbling and bumbling through all my makeup brushes looking for the brush. I like having it right on the actual container, and this brush is just fantastic. It's just as good as any other brow brush I've used. Now, I like the slant on this. I happen to like this shape. I think it's great for filling in, and a lot of these more expensive brands have their brow product cut in the same exact shape on the slant. I also think this is helpful for drawing the tail and making it longer. If you have too pointed of a pencil, it can make it look very sharp. I think this shape makes it look more natural. Now I've drawn a line on my hand. Another reason I like this product from Wet n Wild is it comes in taupe. Taupe is a great shade if you're like me. I'm not a natural blonde, as you know, and it's hard for me to get the right shade. If I use too dark of a shade, then my brows look really harsh. The blonde doesn't show up because my brow hairs are darker than blonde. And so unless I bleach them, it's hard to get the right color. Having this in taupe is just perfect and for a fraction of the cost. Now we're getting into my favorite category, lip products. This lip treatment from Catrice. Look at this. Look at how expensive this looks with the rose gold. I just love this. I put it under lipstick. I put it on before I go to bed. It's in a glass jar with the rose gold top. It has shea butter in it, which is fantastic for your lips. It has other great ingredients. And recently, Ulta had it on sale, I think for $4 and something. So it was really cheap then. But this hydrates my lips great. I will put it on before bed. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll still feel a light coating of it on my lips. And my lips will look fantastic from it. So this is a great product for those of you looking for a lip treatment that looks pretty luxe. For my birthday, I received some money to buy some makeup, and I bought some Charlotte Tilbury because I wanted to do some comparisons with drugstore makeup that I already own. This is the lipstick I bought. It's beautiful. There's no doubt that Charlotte Tilbury makeup, the packaging, and the products I've tried have been great. This cost $37, and the shade is called Dance Floor Princess. Now, I'm wearing that right now on this side of my lip. On the other side, I'm wearing this one from Maybelline, which look at the packaging. It's still gorgeous. Now, depending where you buy it, Walmart, online, Amazon, it would be in a range of anywhere from $6 to maybe $7. And it is gorgeous. It is a little different than the Charlotte Tilbury. I wouldn't call it a complete dupe. When I put it on my lips, it looks exactly the same. If I swatch it on my arm, this one has a little more peach and the Charlotte Tilbury is a little more pink. But let's face it, if you saw me out in public, you are not going to know whether I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury or this Maybelline because the color is exactly the same on the lips and they both look amazing. I have two lipsticks to share with you that I think are absolutely luxurious on the lips. This one, the packaging is also luxurious. This is from Flower Beauty. Boy, Flower is hitting a home run. So many of the products in Drew Barrymore's line resemble Charlotte Tilbury. I'm so impressed with them. But this is the shade Honey Nude. Now, this is a really neat lipstick because you have lipstick on one side and then a lip metallic gloss that you can either put all over. I like it just in the center of my lips. But I am so happy that I bought this because this lipstick lasts so long and the shade is just very rich looking on the lips. It's sort of a satin finish is what it is, and it lasts for hours, and it just has the look. I don't know if it's the shade, the texture, I think actually both, that makes it resemble a very high-end lipstick. Now this is hot at the store right now. This is brand new from L'Oreal, their Glowing Lip Gloss. I love this for the center of my lips because I think the best way for a mature woman to get a plump lip is by illusion, by being a bit of a magician. I'm going to put this on now right in the center. Now this shade is beautiful. It's called Shell We Dance, and it's got a doe foot applicator. I just tap a little bit right in the center, and look, it just makes your lips look larger, fuller. If you have thin lips or if your lips aren't what they once were, or you just like lip gloss, I wouldn't put this all over, and it has a tendency to sort of move around a little bit on the lip anyway. It's not super sticky. I really do see it as a topper, not something you would wear alone, but I really like it, and this was around $10 at Walmart, but this is part of L'Oreal's new line for summer, and I think the packaging on it, if you look at it, is really great for the drugstore. The drugstore has come a long ways, hasn't it? I debated whether to show you these in this video or put it into a video about long-lasting makeup, but these products are so amazing I couldn't wait to share them with you because they're just game changers for me. I found this pencil at CVS. It's from LA Girls, and it's the Ultimate Eye. It's called Intense Stay Auto Liner. I'm wearing it right now, and this is the brown shade. Let me tell you, I did a swatch on my hand earlier in the day, gave it a little time to set up. I had to scrub it off to get it off. This stuff stays. It is not going to be coming down underneath your eyes. That is hard to find in the drugstore. I've found one other pencil from L'Oreal like that, and that's about it. Most of them sort of move around in the eye and are a little bit messy. I'm going to let this sit for a minute, and when I'm done telling you about a couple other products, I will wipe on it and show you. Now, the other thing that's brand new from Maybelline that is so impressive and very close to a couple of Charlotte Tilbury shades. Pillow Talk and Very Victoria are very close in color, and this looks like it's right in that same color family. This is from Maybelline. It's brand new. It's their Super Stay Ink Crayon. And this shade, let's see, I think it was Lead the Way. I will put it down below in the description. But I like this shape of container. This isn't very luxe looking, but on the lips it is. It's a beautiful matte. It's not drying. I've been wearing this every day because I love the color so much, and it lasts for hours. If I put it on in the morning, I will still have it on in the afternoon. So this is definitely one I would recommend from the drugstore. I wanted to swatch the shade for you. Here's the shade here. I'm telling you, that is like a Charlotte Tilbury type of shade. She just has the shade that she goes with for her line, and that matches so close. Now let's take a look at that lip, actually eyeliner, not lip liner. And look, I am rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, and that's not going anywhere. That really stays on the eyes. I've been wearing it and just think it's amazing. It's hard to find a great eye pencil at the drugstore. I find that many of them start traveling as the day goes on, but this one really lasts. I have a giveaway, but before I talk about that, I want to finish off with this lip liner. This is from NYX, and this is their retractable lip liner, and the shade here is Nude Pink. I use that today as a lip liner, and it makes these lighter shades not appear so light. Sometimes if I have a lighter shade like this without a lip liner, I don't really like it. I feel too washed out. It's amazing what a lip liner will do. Now, the reason I'm mentioning this is because this is waterproof. So many of these lip liners bleed, move around, come off. This is waterproof, but from the drugstore. So this is another one that I would recommend. I posted a video a couple of days ago about my AM and PM skincare routine. Now, I am doing a giveaway in that video for this, which is a great dupe of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, the Flower Beauty lipstick, and the shade is Spice Petal. It's almost impossible to find. I have looked all over in so many places, in Walmarts, in Ulta's, and I have 2 more to give away. So I will announce the winner of these and what I'm about to give away in my next video. This is from Sigma. This palette is amazing. It is beautiful. It's their warm neutrals. I've been using it for months, and I'm just so over the moon about it, as you can tell. I took it on my trip when I went to Mackinac Island. I was telling you a little bit about that trip, and used this. That's the only thing I brought because I can do so many looks with it. If you're interested in winning this palette, which normally retails, I believe, for $39.99, I'm giving this away, and just somewhere in the video mention something you liked today. This will help me as I make future videos because I want my videos to be about things you're interested in. I truly appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for watching.